Scott in Colorado here. I'm not texting and driving, I'm filming and driving. Is that against the law? Probably isn't very smart, but I'm doing it. I'm running an errand. We're in Grandpa Scott's Jeep here. That's me. And I'm headed down to Boulder, Colorado to run an errand. Thought I'd take you along with me. It has been snowing today. A huge storm has come in. And beautiful scenery. It's a really wet day. Set this down here. Maybe it'll focus. There it goes. Looks like somebody had an accident there. Maybe I'll talk about Colorado a little bit here. While we're driving, hopefully you can hear me.
In a half mile, turn right onto Colorado 66 West.
Okay, that was my computer talking, or my phone talking to me. Going down to Highway 66, turning right. Going down to Boulder. Let's talk about Colorado. Colorado used to be a pretty good state to move to. It's actually in northern Colorado is the fastest growing area in the country. Colorado is the number one fastest growing state in the union. There's several reasons for that.
Turn right onto Colorado 66 West.
I would say one of them is because a few years ago they decided that
continue on Colorado 66 West for 1.5 miles.
For medicinal uses and recreational uses is now legal. So we've got a lot of liberals that have moved here in the last just few years because they want their ganji, want to smoke their dope, get high. A good many of those folks, I don't know how many, don't ask me for statistics, look it up yourself. A lot of those, in my experience, don't have jobs, they're living off welfare, hanging around on the streets, and have no families. Now the folks that are having to use it for medicinal purposes, because apparently CBDs, I think they're called, that's the oils or something from the cannabis plant, are helpful for people who have seizures and such. Makes people who have really nasty illnesses, I guess some cancers, some pain, lots of pain, it's helpful to them. Hey, I'm not against that.
In a half mile, turn left onto South Hover Road.
If that helps them, that's great. Marijuana, yes, it has been demonized by the federal government. And it's helpful to some people. I don't really think it's very good if people are sitting around getting high.
Turn left onto South Hover Road.
I would say that alcohol is probably, in my view, more dangerous than marijuana. But people drink and drive, and people smoke marijuana and drive. How do I know that? Ask me, because I've arrested them. Hammered. I pulled one guy over once. Oh, this ought to be in police stories, huh? Pulled one guy over once. I can't remember why I pulled him over. It's just a minor aside. I pulled him over. He rolls down his window. It's like Cheech and Chong.
Continue on South Hover Road for 4 miles.
All this smoke comes billowing out, and this, I mean, he's smoking a doobie. And of course, he threw it on the floor. And I said, sir, you been smoking a joint? Been smoking marijuana? He goes, no, he's talking really slow like this. It's like, stay mellow, man. And he's got his bag of weed and his little hemostats, needle holders, sitting there on the seat next to him. He's just got an open baggie. He had about a 1/4 ounce on him. I just told him, I wrote him a citation. I just cut him loose, took his marijuana and destroyed it. Or I guess I put it in evidence. I wouldn't have destroyed it. I told him he needed to be a little bit smarter than that. That was ridiculous. But back then, it would have been difficult to pop him for DUI. But anyways, this isn't about marijuana. A lot of people are moving to Colorado. Oops. Yes, there are jobs here. I'll tell you, in Denver, I just read last night, median price of a home in Denver and its environs is over at $550, something like that, $550,000. Median price of a home? It's like, good grief. Better be rich and famous to be able to afford that. There are oil and gas jobs here. I like working 80+ hour weeks up in northern Colorado, particularly along the Wyoming border. There are construction jobs here, but yeah, you move here and you're going to have the expenses of moving, plus your cost of living is going to be very high. I just got a tax notice the other day from the county telling me that I was going to owe, what, $400 more in taxes this year because my home has gone up 30-something% in value. Great. You know, I'm on a fixed income. I'm retired. How am I supposed to come up with this money? You know, it's going to come out of food. So my wife and I, when she retires from her job, we're going to have to go someplace where it's more affordable. Cost of living isn't so high. There's so many mansions around here in Colorado. A lot of less expensive homes like this community here, older homes. But yeah, we've been here for 10 years, a little over 10 years. It'll be 11 years in September. This is May, middle of May. And yeah, we're going to have to leave the state because we simply can't afford to live here. The real estate prices, this is becoming the new Southern California, what Southern California used to be before the real estate crash, where homes just dropped very greatly in value in California. Not everybody, but many people are trying to get out of California. I grew up in Southern California. Left Southern California when I was 19 years old. I came back from overseas. There was no way, after living in Ireland, there's no way that I could live in California anymore. The population had at least doubled in a couple of years that I was gone. I just couldn't tolerate the busyness and the fast pace. And went up to Utah for school, for university, and for the mountaineering mostly, and to find my wife. And we lived in Nevada for 5 years or so. Then we moved out to Colorado, and we are probably headed to Idaho. Don't know. We'll see. You never know. It's tough to make plans. We're hard and fast. All right, wow, the river's flooded. All right, we'll get back to you in a minute. We're getting closer to Boulder. Of course, we're getting closer. That's where we're headed. Talk about Boulder for a minute. Boulder is you can consider it a quite liberal town. They call themselves a sanctuary city. So if they have anybody who's wanted or is a terrorist or is dangerous, they won't do anything about it. If you live in Boulder County, you will pay almost double property tax rate on your home Also, they have restrictions in the county on firearms. Apparently, they don't allow you to defend yourself with an AR-15. They think an AR-15 is an assault rifle. A semi-automatic weapon is not any kind of assault weapon by definition, unless you have a liberal definition and just decided to make up your own definition, which is what's going on right now. I think that everyone should be able to defend themselves, defend their lives. People say that, talk about gun control. This isn't a video about gun control, but it's kind of a ramble when I'm on and driving. Let a doctor talk about something. They say that the founders of the Constitution in 1776, oh, stay in your lane, dude. Wow. They say they couldn't envision assault weapons, so-called assault weapons, multi-shot firearms back then. Hey, they hadn't had a patent system, and they recognized that there were going to be repeating firearms very soon in the future back then. Guys, if you want to define an assault rifle, hey, a rifle back then, a Kentucky rifle, back in 1776, any rifle barrel was an assault rifle, if you want to define it that way back then. A cannon back then was a weapon of mass destruction. The purpose of the Second Amendment isn't so that you can hunt and fish, or even defend yourself from somebody assaulting your home. The Second Amendment was provided to guarantee that you can keep your First Amendment rights. That's why it's the second, to religion and to free speech, and primarily to protect the citizens of the United States from an unlawful government and a government gone rogue. I think I might have just taken the wrong road here.